Hello everybody, I am Shepples and welcome back to Let's Play Deus Ex. Now, so we are looking for the airstrip. Sorry, 1 second, I'm gonna have to change something here. Toggle run walk. I'll make it control? That was Algar. But anyway, there we go. Right, so we have to find the helipad anyway. Well, I'm not going that way. And then there's that way where the steam will hurt, so let's just run through this. This is my actual second time doing this recording because I kind of put the record button onto a wrong key and it actually stopped the recording without me even noticing. So I was only a couple of minutes in though, so it's not too bad. So I have to go this way. Okay, I'm gonna use a multi-tool here anyway. But I'm really enjoying playing this through. Like, this would be my third time playing through this now, but I don't think it really matters how many times you play this. It's still pretty much as good as the first time you play it. It's just one of those games that doesn't lose its charm. You know, it's just really good. Right, that is going to bring me back to where I was, because if you go down there, where the bridge was, you're able to go underwater there, where I just crossed over that bridge. You're able to go underwater and it'll basically sort of bring you back out where the sewer grate is there. There we go. Right, okay. There's nothing in those walls, so I'm not going to worry about that. So we're going to go this way. Get that. There's a multi-tool there. Yep. Young, if you or Decker need to access my account, the login is eTod and the password is St. Mary. Be careful and I'll find you after this is all over, Aaron. Right, okay, gotta remember that.
You're entering a Helipad terminal below a private section of LaGuardia. Veer to the east. You should be able to take the elevator to ground level. If you hit trouble, double back across the platform. There's a sewer drain to the northwest which leads to a pond next to the airfield. We think we might know who's moving the shipment. More in a minute.
I knew I heard a camera somewhere. I'll just let it point that way and then I'll go this way.
Looks like you're on the right track.
Damn right I am.
3 missing barrels of ambrosia. We'll be sending a team to recover it. See if you can get it.
Yeah, I went a little bit kamikaze there, didn't I? Alright. Well, close the door. Grab the ammo. Load the tool here. Okay, so it was eTod and it was St. Mary. Jay Hurst out sick. I'm not feeling so well, so I think I'm going to take tomorrow off. You and I are having a rematch on that pool game when I get back, Johnny. Killian showed up with this canister they managed to swipe from Liberty along with the ambrosia, handed it off to me, like I'd know what to do with it. I loaded onto the plane, but then I need to get down to the dock and see what the hell's going on down there. Ewan's not around, so do me a favour and let him know that the suspension crate code for this stuff is 9905. Maybe he'll know what to do with it. These other monkeys can't remember their birthdays, much less a code. Tell Young to get his ass in gear, we're not screwing around out here. Decker. Okay, so that's the augmentation canister that they've been kind of talking about in their emails and that for a while now. Where they liberated it from during the Liberty raid. So that's what that is then. It's awfully. I see a guy over there. This is not going to be an easy shot, is it? There we go. That could have gone a bit better. Now that was a better shot. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those games that you just have so much freedom. Like everywhere you go, it doesn't really matter where it is in the game. You always have more than one choice on how to deal with a certain situation, and that's the way that that's pretty much what probably makes this game so damn good and so good in comparison to just your standard RPG. Now the second one that kind of failed on that for some strange reason, I don't know why. The sequel was just, you know, it was completely inferior compared to this. And as for what was it called, New Revolution or something, Human Revolution or something it's called, the third one, I don't know what to really think about that one. It's kind of hard to describe because I'm just completely unsure as to what that one would be like. Like from what I've seen, it's a third person, I think. I don't know whether it's a case of you can switch between them or what. I'm not too sure. But from what I've seen, it's a third person. It's from a third person perspective. So I don't know. It's one of those that I'm a bit unsure about as to how I would take to it. I really don't know how I would how I'd take to the third one. Got him. That took a bit more work than it should have. Where are all these guys? I know that they're around here. Right. Sorry, I had to pause the recording there for a second. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm not sure about Human Revolution. It's sort of one of those that I just don't know if I like or not. Like I've heard really good things about it, but that's about it. Like I've not played it. I haven't, you know, I haven't even really seen it in action or anything either. It's just, yeah, it's just one of those that I'm not sure about at all. But then again, games have surprised me quite a bit over the past year or two. There's, you know, it's kind of more indie titles that have surprised me now more than anything. But I mean, there's been a couple of different games that have really surprised me. Like generally, I would have gotten them on a GOG sale or a guy in a coat, or you know, something like that. One such game was actually Don't Starve. I wasn't. It was one that I was really iffy about because I had no idea exactly what it was about, or, you know, I didn't have a clue whether I would like it or not. I was really iffy, and it turns out that I actually really enjoyed it. I thought that it was an exceptional game in many ways. I was just very surprised. it was just one of those games that was really, really addictive, but you couldn't quite know why. And it was just one of those that I really, really enjoyed, and I found it very hard to put down at the time of playing it. And I think eventually I got over. I kind of got over my little sort of addiction to it, and you know, it's just one of those games that is just really, really detailed. It's really in depth, and I think it's that kind of gets you drawn into it. It's the fact that it's very unique, and it's really in depth, and it's really not what you expect, to be honest. I really enjoyed it anyway. There's definitely no doubt about that. I enjoyed it very, very much, and I'm planning on getting the Reign of Giants DLC as well. It's a game I've been kind of contemplating on doing a Let's Play of for a long time, but I'm gonna kind of wait till I get a new computer, because there's parts of Don't Starve that can, you know, when you got a lot going on, I find that it can get a little bit laggy for me, especially like if I've got if I've set up you know, like a berry farm or something like that, where there's lots of berry bushes, or if I've set up things like sort of like grass patches, things like that. I find that it can get very, very laggy, because there's like an awful lot going on all at once, so it can get a bit laggy, I found. But again, that's mainly down to my computer, as opposed to it being literally bollocks. I hit the pause button. It's the slowdown is down to my computer, as opposed to actually a problem on their side. I've really got to change that fucking pause button. But yeah, it's fuck that crate. I can't be arsed to go fucking trying to get it now. Gotta get through here, and there's a fucking dirty camera at the bottom here, and a turret just to make it even worse. And I'm out of fucking health packs as well, which really does not help. There better be something down here worth all this effort and time. Could you open any quicker, please? Right, up we go. Actually, there's something I forgot to do. There's actually an ATM back here that I forgot about. So I'm going to fucking leg it. There we go. Yeah, I want to get this ATM that's up here. The problem is I can't seem to find a well, everybody's dead, so it doesn't really matter if the fucking alarm goes off or not. But yeah, there's an energy cell there. Yeah, there's an ATM here. That's what I wanted to get. But yeah, it was just one of those games that really, really surprised me, and yeah, it ended up being quite a good buy. Another one was Sword of Stars, I think it's that was called. Sword of Stars: The Pit, I think is its full title, and that was another one that I was very uncertain about. I didn't really know what to make of it. I didn't know whether I'd like it or not. I was fucking hell. I was very iffy about it. Now what the fuck do I do? I can't walk. I'm crawling as it is.
This is the terminal at LaGuardia, owned by Juan Ivanovich Lebadev. We're certain based on what you've discovered that he's working with terrorists.
Yeah,
Orders are
I
to
can't
locate
do
and
this.
kill him. We're sending you a map of the airfield.
I can't go around like this. I'm gonna have to reload. And it has been fucking ages. I thought that I saved on the helipad. I did. How does... Oh, I don't know. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I've wiped out all the bad guys with relative ease. This time around. They're all kind of huddled together, so it's not exactly hard to search them. Okay. Let me see. Not really much around, is there? There's that guy there. Well, he's dead now. Alright, I don't have a key for that door.
Something funny about that guy.
Really? There's another one? I have no idea where he is. He must be inside there then. Right, okay. We're gonna pick that lock. Sorry, I know we're going back over something that I've already done, but you know, it might take a moment. I'm gonna pick this up.
We got cops.
That's a pretty heavy locked door, I'll be honest.
Take him out. God damn it.
Aha! Just blow that. What have we got here? Errand Ambrosia has been delivered and the first barrel is being offloaded onto the helicopter. Your barrels are heading out by boat and plane, so we can hopefully get at least one sample away for analysis. If you can, rendezvous with us at one of the departure points, otherwise you know where to meet if something goes wrong. You've done a lot for the cause and should be proud of yourself. Now play it safe and get gone jail. Which would be you on Lebadev. Right, we'll just hack this, cut off all the cameras. And there we go. Anyhow, what was I saying before I paused this? Oh, that's right. Games that have surprised me over the past while. I've only just started playing Sword of Stars, The Pit. Again, it's something that I got during a sale on GOG, and it's another one that's very much surprised me. I honestly didn't know what to make of it. I didn't have a clue whether I was going to. Oh God, now I've got the key for the security room. I didn't know whether I was going to like it or not. I just genuinely didn't have a fucking clue. And I ended up liking it an awful lot. Actually, it was a really, really good. It's a really good game. I got the gold edition and the DLC for it as well, which adds like heaps of new stuff. And it's really, really good. I'm not going to go too much into sort of explaining what it's about, but it's technically a procedurally generated roguelike where you have to basically get through 50 floors of this place, and every time you die, you know, you have to start over again from level 1. But you do, if you have found a storage, like, you know, if you use storage at all, any items in your storage, they transfer over. But you know, it's really, really good. and you should really check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's a turn-based roguelike. It's a lot of fun.
This is the terminal at LaGuardia owned by Juan Ivanovich Lebadev. We're certain, based on what you've discovered, that he's working with terrorists. Your orders are to locate and kill him. We're sending you a map of the airfield.
Okay. Right. In honesty, I think this is a great place to actually end this one, actually. Because this could take me a while to get into the hangar. There's quite a few bits and pieces to find here. So I'm going to leave it here for this part, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, and have fun.